Our brethren are already in the field. Why stand we here idle? What is it the gentlemen wish? What would they have? Is life so dear, or peace so sweet? Has to be purchased at the price of chains and slavery? Forbid it, Almighty God. I know not what cost others. That's for me. Give me liberty, or give me death.
You know, regular.
Yeah, regular. No, they hail.
Hail it. Yeah,
Hey.
Alpine.
Sounds like you're.
Yeah.
We're discussing interaction.
Oh, okay.
Got me in the. Oh, hold on.
Ryan James in the house. Hello, Ryan. It is hump day. It feels like it. Hit that like, please. And there is the link to Frog G, still available on Indiegogo. It is not closed down, still in demand. We are doing a Frog G watch till it absolutely ends. Let me put my hat on because my hair looks atrocious. It's clean, but it looks atrocious.
So do you have you work today? Huh?
I did indeed. It doesn't look too bad.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Hey, all right. Good to see you, buddy.
Check out my new shirt. My mother gave this to me. I don't know if you can see the button. It came complete with a button. I was like, "Are you giving me the button or the shirt or both?"
Yeah, it's not supposed to do very well, right? Oh, that was sweet.
2023. What the hell, Mom? Vintage. I don't know, but it came with a shirt. So there you go. She could, maybe sleeping in. She's still.
How long's Mom been in there now? Was it 2023 when she moved in? Or was it before
5 years, I guess. I think,
Has it been 5
next year will
already?
be 6 years. Yeah. Or earlier next year. Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't realize it been that long.
I just got up. Abby's outside, checked the mail. Sorry for being late with the 4 o'clock shadow. But hey, they call me a working man. That's what I am, man. I put on. Anyway, yeah. And I did a stream before I went as well, as you well know, probably.
Yes, I saw that. Yeah.
I worked till 1 a.m. last night. I'm like Rex now. Yeah. Well, I go out tonight. I do 3 service calls plus spray the secretary's house. I got to spray my brother's house today with the truck in the daytime because I was down there doing a service call. This service call for us to spray on these dates was actually set up in June or July. They're hosting like 75 to 100 doctors or something. I don't know. It's an outside event behind their house, in their back patio or whatever back area. They had a crew of people while I was spraying them with pesticide, trying to clean the windows and work details out, whatever. So pretty big deal Friday, I suppose, for them because they put the service call back in to have this done in June or July. Richard's taking up the traps. Larry Adams and Larry Talbot, who's kind of worked day crew this year because our day crew quit. But they've also been working nights. And Larry Adams, who has been there a year longer than me, he hurt his back out at the airport, I guess, this year, a couple months ago. But today was his last day. Larry, I guess maybe today might have been his because they got all the trucks washed except mine. Tomorrow I'm going to go in and do a service call and spray this house out there close to where I grew up because my brother still lives out there. I did his house today. I'm going to go out and do that service call and come back and wash and vacuum my truck. And then I guess I'll be done for the season tomorrow. So I'll get in some time tomorrow. Today, I kind of avoided any of the washing. I just kind of took trash out, cleaned the sort of outside area up a little bit, picking up debris and things like that. And she threw a lot of stuff away, tidying things up for next year, but they're going to stow away all the trucks, all cleaned and washed. And there were some that he didn't wash. They looked clean enough not to pull out and whatever, keep out there and let drip dry and all like that. But I would have extended it out a little bit, but they got to get done, apparently they don't need a paycheck. But yeah, I put this backpack with chemical on my back and I'm sore. I came home. Well, on the way home, I went over to see Mom. I haven't seen her in a day or two, so I went over there and got some chicken strips and bacon and sausage and whatever she had for me. Right? I think there was a couple of pieces of fish that will excite you, Shadowhawk. I think you should change from Shadowhawk to fish eating pelican, maybe.
Birds love fish. Hawks, eagles.
Pelicans are deadly to certain things, They just like eat. They got they're like a scoop, You know, what was that video I saw? That pelican had something in his mouth, trying to eat it. It was trying
Like
to
a
get
bird or
away.
another bird. I don't know.
Something, yeah. It's another bird. Yeah, I mean that seems like cannibalism to me. But hey,
Well, a lot of birds eat other birds too. So
Omer
I don't know.
Glitchius in the house. We have Carrie in the house. Yo. Hello.
Oi, oi, Carrie Sablo, and hello, Omer.
First, I had to see if it worked. You know, prime it, get it ready, see how it worked. It's been a while since I've used one of those. You know, it almost looks like one of those Gatling gun arms. You know,
Uh-huh.
like this. You know, big sprayer with chemical on your back. You know.
Oh, yeah.
You know, yeah. But yeah, I mean, it was windy. It was kind of drifting on me, droplets. You know, chemical. So yeah, I came home after I went over to see mom and talked to her for a second and pick up whatever food she had for me, which was good. It was like, oh, chicken strips. Good. I'll put these in the air fryer. I'll go home. I'll eat them. I'll probably shower off and go to bed. And that's exactly what I did. Ronan Entertainment in the house. It's good, Ronan. Hello. It's good to see you, sir.
Hey, Ron.
Top of the afternoon to you. I did finish a sketch card today, so that's good. I've got two others that I'm working on, and you'll like this. I came up with the ideal earlier today after I woke up, Shadowhawk, which I slept in the recliner last night, you know, because I went out and I worked last night, and I knew I had to get up early and work today. And I have to go out after the show tonight. And one reason I want to go a little bit early is I have to do the soccer fields. They have like baseball fields, soccer fields out there. You know, it's like, you know, Casey, whatever. And they have fireworks like at 4th of July out there one day too, for 4th of July. But that's what they do out there. So that's not too far from the place, Dan Avenue. And if I don't get there before they close the gates and you can't get in there. So I want to make sure I do them first. And then there's a place in sort of Old Jonesboro, not too far from there. And this woman's house again with the truck. I don't have to get out with the spray rig. The spray rig's loaded with chemical gas. I just left it in the back, and I'll take it out tomorrow and drain it of its chemical, put it back in the big thing that we have. We try not to get left with that much chemical, right, at the end of the season. They've been giving away a lot of chemical, apparently. You know, that's why I think they've limited.
Well, you got to triple rinse all that too, right?
No. I mean, what do you mean? No? What are we triple rinsing?
Your equipment.
I triple rinsed my genitalia after coming home.
The spray rig, once you empty out the container and all that shit. You
no.
triple rinse all your stuff, don't you? That's standard operating procedure of the handling of chemicals.
Oh, okay. How do you triple rinse it, though? I mean, how do you triple rinse it? I mean, you're talking actually washing the backpack unit or
the tanks? You gotta rinse the tanks out somehow.
Oh, you mean on the trucks?
The trucks, the backpack units, whatever has the chemicals in them, you're not supposed to leave that stuff just sitting there.
Yeah. You know, they actually put some chemical in my tanks. I don't know what the procedure is.
I don't know. The regulations could be completely different in Arkansas too, Rex. I just know, up here.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a procedure for that. Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, because I know
But
it was ridiculous, all the safety procedures we had to go through. But, I mean, we had to do it because it's EPA shit, you know?
hey, Alfonso, and notice
Hey,
I didn't
Alfonso.
know. Now I think I've got it in my brain. I'm not calling him Appaloosa.
Yeah, hey, you got it right that time. Improvement all the time. Look at that.
He says, farewell and adieu to you ladies of Spain. Woo! Name the film.
Oh,
You know the
Jaws.
film? Yeah, OSHA. Yeah. I am well
Jaws.
aware of OSHA. I've sit through many OSHA meeting when I worked at World Color,
At
the
least
printing
that's my
factory.
favorite reference for it.
Anyway, now we killed our viewership for some reason. These numbers, up and down, up and down. Oh, Jaws? Is it Jaws? Okay.
That's what I said twice. Did you not hear
I didn't hear. Well, I mean, no, my. Yes, I heard you, but it didn't compute. My mind's on other things. Anyway, I'm trying to skip to this, skip to that, whatever, kind of manic. Like I said, I just got up. But I earlier today I came up with the ideal. How about using the old night like chainmail? If you've ever seen it, on Silver Boa's mask.
I told you that, right?
Yes, you
I
did.
used to make handmade chainmail.
So why not put the little diamond shaped chainmail on his mask? That way it doesn't look as much like Grifter.
Yeah,
And
that's a good idea.
And makes it a little bit more distinct for the character. So yeah, we're gonna go with that.
Yeah. Okay, I like that.
I like that. So every little breakthrough, for the characters, making them a little bit more distinctive and developed, because there was a time that the world did not have a silver boa.
They are
and especially
10 million.
Especially that version, because I worked out that version with Vic, the Golden Age. I just said, what if we did a Golden Age version of the same character?
Yeah,
and
he's actually my favorite version of Silver Boa. So.
Well, that's cool. You won't have to wait long for a story. You might be disappointed because the first title of that character is The Death of Silver Boa. And I'm not changing it. That's
Well, thank you for crushing all my dreams.
Yeah, right. Well, that's what I'm here for today, But no, actually, the story starts at the end of it, or toward the end of his career, right? I guess you would say the end of his career. In 1959, so he's been around since the 30s. Maybe even the 20s. I don't know if I want to take him back that far, but definitely the 30s and 40s. A Golden Age type character in my, it starts the Silver Boa legacy. So in a way, he's the original Silver Boa, although I created him second. Does that make sense? Because the modern day Silver Boa, before I had any backstory on him and thought, ooh, it would be cool to do the Lee Falk Phantom thing with that character and have a legacy of Silver Boa characters through the years.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I'm surprised it hasn't been done more often.
And in fact, just discussing this with you, I have another brain epiphany.
So,
I in that same book.
Huh? I said, let me sit down first.
Yeah.
Get knocked off my feet.
And in fact, I'm writing this down.
The Implements of Doom come out tonight.
And I think a lot of people like Silver Boa. no more than they've seen of him. I think they're jiving on his look and his
Yeah, he's good
19
design, man. I like it.
1911 guns. Pew pew pew. Um, I've just made an executive decision. So in that same book, Momentum Unleashed Future Visions, where all the stories are told in the future, not necessarily our future, but the character's future. And one of those stories is going to be the death of Silver Boa, which deals with the original Silver Boa right towards the end of his career.
Right.
And he actually meets Cy Marco's grandfather as a young mobster.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So
Like
what we
it.
will do, I have another story. Remember, I've talked about that's set 250 years in the future. And since he's kind of like Lee Fox, generational character,
Mhm.
and maybe because I hadn't thought about this before, because he was going to have the death of Silver Boa story already. So I hadn't considered putting Silver Boa in the story set 250 years in the future. Of course, modern day, and the original is going to be dead by then. Of course, you could do
Yeah, well,
anything, right? You could.
I mean, it's comic books.
It's comic books, right? Sure. And there's going to be time travel. It's not going to be all. I'll check the
Right.
chat here in a minute, guys. But why not have a future version of Silver Boa in that story?
If you get the design right,
Yeah.
I think it'd
And
be
actually, I've
too
worked on
easy.
some. Yeah.
He seems like a character that would be too easy to like modernize too much
Yeah.
and like lose some of the character.
Yeah. Well, they did the Phantom of the Future. They actually made a movie. I don't know if you saw that. It wasn't very
No,
good.
not that one. I saw
Uh,
the Phantom movie with Billy
well, I
Zane.
mean, that's why I didn't, and I'm trying to work in as many characters as I can. Jenna, aka Beatdown. I think that name is stuck. So Raul likes it, so we'll keep her name as Beatdown.
Oh,
Kind of like
okay. Yeah, I
Superman
like that.
powers, although not as strong as Superman. Maybe like Wonder Man or something, right?
Okay. Yeah.
She can repel bullets and stuff. She's got hardened skin. But now
Thing level, maybe.
she is born of that time. So that's, I wanted one character, one female character, and I knew I was going to have to create her. And then I did Jenna and said, oh, she could be my character of the future. But now we could have a Silver Boa there as well.
Well, sure. If you're doing
Future
the whole,
Silver Boa. Sure.
yeah,
That would
you're doing the
only
generational
that would
character.
be that would be three. That would be three Silver Boas we have. And I could do another
Right.
design for Silver Boas. So maybe we'll do
Yeah.
that. You'll get two stories with Silver Boa in them, just two different Silver Boas. I don't want to confuse the reader, Shadowhawk. Hey, Tree Goblin.
People need to have more faith in the readers. The people who actually read, are not stupid.
Okay, Shadow, your audio is whistling and popping all over the place, apparently. What pain in my ass to draw, Omer Glit says.
Fantastic. All right. I'll be back. Maybe.
Okay, and I'll make sure I drop the link again, just for your convenience, sir. Thank you very much. Sorry I didn't see that, read that sooner, but I did want to formulate my thoughts on the matter. So I don't know, that would be cool to put another Silver Boa in that story. It's on you, Omer. Shadowhawk sounds fine to me. Well, maybe it is his system. Maybe not. So I finished Viro. I haven't touched, and I put the chain mailing on the Golden Age Silver Boa. Really like how Scorn, turned out. I don't think I've ever drawn him with a closed mouth, and I've never done him in color. That's the good thing. Some of these characters are just now being colored, and getting some kind of color guide of what, I kind of envision him in yellow, and it's like, no, I'm going to have some other yellow characters and whatnot, and do something different, and I'll make him orange. It's stronger color, especially for a villain. There's Viro finished. The chainmail is a terrible idea. Okay. Maybe for just a story then, whatever.
Homer just don't want to draw it.
I think so, because he said maybe that's what he meant by the chainmail is a terrible idea. Let's see what he say. The shadow is whistling. No, that's not it.
Before that, he said, "What a pain in the ass to draw."
In the ass to draw. Well, I did it.
Wait, tree guy.
Yeah, I know it's more detail, and maybe that's why I didn't come.
Is the audio better? Oh man.
Yeah, and Carrie said she didn't hear it on her end. It might be his system. But I did finish on the earlier stream. I finished Viro.
God damn it! You just buckled me again, on you shithead. He gets me every time. Okay, that's cool. What was it called?
Viro. He's one of the 43.
I don't know. Okay. I'm having a hard time wrapping my brain around
visualizing
that
which
one.
character, because he's from the side. I've never drawn him from the side. Here was Viro right here.
Oh, that okay. All right.
Yeah. Remember that guy? Yeah. Although these aren't his true colors. I was doing those offbeat colors with that.
That's what was throwing me off, like from the profile view. It's like what I didn't know what I was looking at first. Sorry.
Right. From the profile.
I get it now.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
And this design in the back is on his costume, all over his costume.
Mm-hmm.
And the veins are really taken from this piece right here. He's quite the infectious type person, Viro.
He's all veiny.
Oh, veiny, yes. And I don't know if you saw the colored Scorn. I think you did.
I think last time I saw him, he was black and white. So yeah, that's cool.
Okay. And I haven't done any more on Storm Rider, but I will get to him. And I put the chain mailing on him. I just went in one direction and then another. I thought it was cool because I thought of old Knight's chainmail, and it's quite heavy, but it's looks like drapery, but it's metal, of course, because you made chainmail. You know what it's all about.
Yeah, if you make it right, it trades like cloth, but it's made out of metal.
My most interesting chainmail story is Lieutenant Worf on Star Trek The Next Generation. That was all made out of bottle cap lids, out of aluminum. His chainmail, his Klingon chainmail.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that before. The Chinese back in the day used to use the cheap Chinese coins, and they would utilize those and drill a hole in them, sew them onto a big thick leather vest, and you overlap the coins. It's just like the scales of chainmail, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more like what they call dragon mail or something, where you have individual scales instead of like a mesh.
It's the same thing with these characters. It's not that easy to draw, Omer. For me, anyway. I've tried head sketches the larger head sketches of characters this size. Another battle brick for you there. The mighty battle brick headed your way. There you go.
Woohoo.
And I actually did sign that one on the front with the hill and 3
Nice.
crosses. I did this back in October 28th of last year. So that was the last
Oh,
time.
wow.
Well, not the last time I drew him because I have a card that I've already drawn him on. I just haven't inked it or colored it.
Right.
I have 2 virtual covers. Covers? Let's see. I just farted and blood came out, but it's okay. Just ignore me. I'll be okay.
Alfonso, you might want to have that looked at by
Did
someone.
you see the vid that
That's
Hen
not me.
put out for Fanta? No, I did not.
No, I didn't see
In
it
fact,
either. Did she post?
in fact,
Did
our
she post
show
it?
apparently, our I want. It's a touchy subject for me, so I really don't want to say anything. But I will say this. Hen said it's well, let me quote her exactly so I don't misquote her. So I put it over there on X, our show yesterday, which was dedicated and the birthday stream for Fanta, right? So that was a message
Right.
from me and you, and I know you did one separately that might be in the video. I haven't seen it yet, and I hope it is. She just said it was too late to be included. Okay. So then Tanya, who had initially contacted me before Hen did, I said, I said, Fanta stream, and gave her that to her. And she said, thank you. And I said, my pleasure. And I just told her that Hen said it was too late to be included. I said, can't she send a second message? And she said, I'll try and send it to her son. And I said, yes, please let me know. So maybe Tanya will get it to her. But Hen just said it's too late to be included. And so that's all I'm going to say about that,
Well, we tried. Sorry, we couldn't.
Right. We did it. And I'll make sure it gets to Fanta one way or the other. So,
Well, like I said, I did manage to. I think the initial link that Tanya dropped, I did manage to get on there and send it. I actually sent 2 separate messages because the first one I was Captain Choke Up. So
Captain Choke Up, yeah.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully she got the hold on there. Anyway, I don't know.
Just to let you know, that's ice. He's making himself another drink, and he's not. It's not his audio. Yes, we heard it. It's like crashing thunder every time that ice is on there. So it's all about Fanta. It's not about Hen. It's not about us. It's about Fanta. And hopefully she'll get the message. Welcome, Omer Glitchius, to the show.
Welcome to the show. Thanks for having me, gentlemen. Here's my Fanta piece. I got it all colored up. I posted it.
Does she still have? Because I don't know. Fanta had a channel for a while. Is it still alive? Maybe we could send a video straight to the channel.
It's still up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we could.
I don't know if she's getting it because I don't know. Her son's. I think her son's looking through it and giving her any messages from it.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If we can get it to Harley or her other son, then at least they could play it for her.
Yeah, I'm miffed why Hen wouldn't have. Can't she send 2 messages? Just okay. It wasn't included in your video that you just upload and you want people to watch, and I'm going to shut up about it because it's like that makes no sense to me whatsoever. Isn't it about Fanta or is it about Hen?
Maybe Han just
Oh,
didn't have time to
it's
send a second
No,
video.
I
it's
get
probably
it.
really hard for
He didn't
Han.
have time,
It's
but can't she
just like
send 2
it's
messages? It may be too late to do what she wanted, which was make a video to upload and whatnot for people to watch, or and Fanta to watch. I'm not saying that she's not. I just better shut up about it because I'm like, I don't understand the situation whatsoever, so I don't want to misconstrue
Well,
yeah.
anything.
I mean,
if
she's probably
she,
having a hard time with it too, just like you guys. And she's putting
yeah,
all these
and if she's
messages
editing
together.
a video
Yeah,
together
and
and all
she's
that stuff,
crying
right?
doing it, and it's
Like my
I
good
mean, she,
friend, Omer Glitz says, sure,
sure.
sure. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I mean,
I'm
whatever it
just saying,
is, at least I know Tanya, who reached out to me even before Hen to do it. I gave it
Right.
to her, and she'll either get it to Fanta or not. If she
Yeah,
doesn't, I
Tanya
will
will.
get it.
She's good about that.
Yeah, I
Tanya
will get it.
knows.
I
so
will get it to Fanta one way or the
Tanya's,
other. I
Tanya's
do have
awesome.
Fanta's address. I can go see her if I want to. She's not that far from me,
Oh, that would be nice.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
But,
that would be awesome.
yeah.
We can put it. We can
But
put it
now
together
if
in
she's
care
in
package.
rehab and not home, that's not really, I don't want to just show up on
Well, we
stage.
can put it together a little package or something. So when she gets home,
Hey, Tank.
she's got something waiting for her.
What's up, Tank?
I mean, that would be something.
I can have an opinion. I just don't want to piss anybody off because I just don't
They'll
understand
take
that
her.
at all. Can't you send a second message? Okay, it wasn't in your video, but whatever.
Yeah, yeah. You would think. Yeah, that it's just
Okay,
something
maybe it
being
was just
right,
the
but
one thing she was doing. I would think the more the messages, the better, and especially a 2-hour show dedicated to Fanta's birthday would be a good gesture to send her. But I know Tanya will get it to her, so I'm not worried about it.
So I didn't get in on it the video either, Rex.
How
But
dare you?
all I did was I dropped my dedicated show to Fanta. I put the link in the comments of Fanta's video, of Hen's video, so
Yeah.
she would see it.
Well, there you go.
It would get to her at some point. So just go do that. Just drop it over there too.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it multiple ways. Absolutely. No, I haven't seen it. I guess we could. Well, I don't want to play it. Otherwise,
it's only
Hen might go,
15
why are
minutes.
you playing my material? And I did get a strike the other day for like episode 380 something. Omer,
Ooh, way back.
I got a
Somebody
strike,
wrote it. Yeah.
a copyright strike, and that stays on there for 90 days.
Yeah, I got one of those right now, man.
I mean, this is episode
You can do
1252, and
anything,
I'm just now
you,
getting a copyright strike for 380 something, and got it removed.
Yeah,
They removed it off, so there's one less.
Yeah,
4
they got
o'clock
the video.
shadow.
They took the video off, right?
Yeah, they took it off. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I got 5 of them.
What did we?
Reboot.
What did we do?
Same.
It was a copyright thing. I probably played some music. It was probably over music. You know how it is.
Wow.
But I mean,
There's music
but-
too, and the booty shaking.
Okay.
There's a music video with
But
the
I
booty
mean,
shaking.
I guess both of you are
Yeah.
missing it, which is the simple fact it was episode 380 something. It was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah,
Nobody missed that, Rex.
That
We
video was
understand what that
probably.
is.
Okay.
What sucks, Rex, is that video was probably it was okay to play the copyright, and they were letting you use the music, no big deal, because they would claim the revenue. But then they decided to change their mind, years later,
Right.
like 2 years later,
Maybe. Yeah.
and they give you a strike. It sucks. That's what sucks about that stuff.
I know. And 3 strikes and you're out, as a channel.
Yeah,
This is a piece of bark off one of my trees. It's about 5 or 6 stories tall. That's big, isn't it?
Yeah, I saw it yesterday.
Yeah.
was like-
I'm just showing it for people who
Rex is
didn't
showing
see
his,
it
his
yesterday.
skin again. Look at
And
what
it
fell
kinda
off
looked
Rex's
like my
skin again.
thumbnail, right, Carrie?
Oh yeah, it looks like a big old turd.
Toenail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Fanta.
From yesterday.
Sorry,
Yeah, Rex. So if you get 1 strike for every 400, our channel would be off the air. soon.
Yeah, you'll get
'Cause,
nuked within a month. Yeah, or
I know, right?
all of a
It
sudden,
can happen very
if
quickly.
YouTube goes back and it's the AI, it's going back and looking through your videos because now you're catching fire because you're over 1,000 videos on your channel.
Well, that's
Mhm.
true, Ronan. That's true, Ronan. But I've gotten kicked off 2 months. I mean, wait a minute, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Was the
Yeah.
worst.
We had,
Yeah,
had to do it
we
over
were over on
on chat.
Shadow's channel 2 weeks. We were off a week. Yeah.
Yeah, first time was
Uh,
a week, I think. Second time was 2 weeks. They're like, you can't do that shit again, Rex.
well,
We managed
know,
to be good for a while, though. We went all the way back down to no strikes. We rolled it
well, I
off.
mean,
It was like a whole
they've
year.
got mixed videos where of my music
Yeah.
that I'm playing,
Mhm.
which is like ELO or whatever, and all that stuff's probably copyrighted. Queen, I've done Queen
Yeah, for
openers,
sure.
Oh,
and
I know.
there's probably a lot of copyright violations. They just have skirted over. And welcome to Cooking with Omer. He's got the ingredients for a good meal, it looks like.
Just having a little
Eating on
snack.
stream, which he does not like, I don't guess. Or what are those things? Those chip-looking things? Oh, that's the peel.
The peel.
Okay.
Peel.
The peel.
Yeah. Keep the peel on
It's a
camera.
cutie, right?
Yeah, it's a cutie to go with my cutie.
Oh boy.
Or they call them something else too. Cuties or I forget what the other
Tangerine.
brand is. Well, yeah, but they got a cute little brand name for them.
Mm.
I forget what they're called.
So, hopefully the message
Same
will
fruit.
get to her, but I will tag one of the video in the comments.
Yeah,
I
just
guess
tag
that's what
Tanya
you're saying.
Campbell.
Leave the link in the comments.
29. Yeah, that's what I did. I said, look, I dedicated a whole birthday stream to Panta. Here it is, the link. Happy birthday, Panta.
Well, I'll send a message to her channel or whatever, and hopefully the boys will find it. Because I'd like to get hold of her anyway. I want to send Fanta something for when she gets home.
Also, you can message her on X and leave voice messages. Like with the X, I think that it's got a voice recorder thing.
Oh, really?
And
I
I didn't know that.
I don't
and
know
the
if
boys
she's
play that
checking
shit
that
for
or
her.
not.
Yeah, one of her sons is. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Somebody,
You're eating. It's like what the
one of her sons is checking her socials for her and getting her
Yeah.
messages.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. I'll have to find it. You could have had the link handy, but no, you had to go eat on screen. Let's see. I am subscribed to him. I just have to find it.
What
Oh,
link are you
missed
talking about? You talking to me? You talking to me?
I'm never talking to you again. No, I'm not
You
talking to you.
giving me shit, Homer. You know you're giving me crap.
We love you, Panda! I can't do shit, Rex. Let me take a shit all over this stream. What do you want links for? I'll find them for you, baby. What do you need? What do you need, honey pie?
I need that link to his.
All right, I got it for you right here.
I really didn't need it, but Shadow said, "How about dropping that link?" Okay, so I don't have that.
No, that's what? To Hen's? No, to Fanta's channel. There's still a link.
Okay. I don't have that either. How about both links? How about Omer, the technical guy? Flying Feline, and we'll probably forward it, Rex. Yeah, they'll get it to her. I don't want probably. It also reminds me.
Oh yeah, Flying Feline too. She's got a direct connection to our homegirl.
And
flying her like every other day or something. Do you want me to put it in the private chat, or do you want me to put it in the chat so everybody has access to these links? What do you want?
Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, please.
I got you. In the chat.
Karina, chow. Now,
Scabs and skins.
Gentlemen, welcome to the Autobots. We will be one united, Rex. Here is the link to Just Hen's channel with the video. Just call me.
Yeah, because I definitely would like to watch the video.
No, yeah, I want to watch.
Yeah, you tap it.
And I think
He
most
doesn't want to
people
watch
that,
it.
huh?
I said,
No, I want to. I
Adam
want to
said
watch
he
it.
didn't want to
Yeah.
watch it. Nice.
No, yeah,
Nice.
I want to watch it. Yeah, I want to see who all made it in, and you know what they
Not
said
me.
for family.
Not me. Too late.
There's
Yeah,
the link.
whatever.
Even though I got it in on her birthday.
Whatever,
Yeah, she
man.
wanted the day before because she needed time to put it together.
Right.
It's okay.
I get that. I get that. You know.
I get it. I get it.
Fine.
I get it.
What I didn't get was it's too late. The blow off.
All right, Rex. Let me put it. Let me put it to you this way.
Okay.
Maybe she feels the same exact way. Well, you know, if you're going to be late, then you can figure out a way to get it to her yourself pretty easily.
Sure. Yeah, I mean,
Well,
it cuts both ways. Right.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't hear her complaining. But so how about, look, give it a chance to settle down. It's about Fanta.
Yes, it is. And that's all I was saying in the beginning. That's why I didn't want to say anything. Even though I was kind of upset.
But you did, Blanche. You did.
Gentlemen, I dropped the link to Fanta's channel as well. Please go support Fanta. Watch her videos, like her videos, comment on her videos, and tell her you love her. Because until all are one, we must unite to form the Mega Prime.
Why he talks that way, I don't know.
That's my best Optimus Prime, Rex.
Okay.
I've been doing Optimus Prime lately too. It's I'm doing Skeletor, Starscream, and Optimus Prime lately.
See, man, is that the best you can do?
My parody name is Optimus Grime, and I've got my sidekick, Bumble Bitch.
Oh, do you remember the movie Dorian Gray that came out in 1961?
No, but I remember the remake recently with what's his name?
Yeah, I remember a more recent one, and I know the story for years.
Well, this is Dick Smith.
No, there was another one just about him.
Yeah.
Well,
Shadow.
There was Dorian Gray, and he was also in. The character was in the
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen,
right? Yep. And there was a remake, like you say.
Didn't Pirate Boy play him? What's his name? Amber Heard husband. What's his name? Didn't he play Dorian Gray in that modern movie, the recent one? Yeah, didn't Johnny?
Oh, I think he did in the newer one. Yeah.
Yeah. Or there was in that movie. I don't know if he played him or he's in it, right?
Yeah, he might have been a supporting character because there was one like in the 90s and early 2000s, a remake that I remember. It was pretty good. It's strictly the original story of Dorian Gray, which I don't want to give away any spoilers, but his soul is stored in a painting as long as the painting survives, he survives. If something happens to the painting, he's a dead man. So.
Right, that's the story.
Oh my God! I thought you said you weren't going to give it away.
Well, I did. It's only a fucking 100-year-old story, dude.
If you don't know it by now, you're a fool. Yeah, I'm teasing, Shadow.
You have no education.
Sorry, Rex is gonna get mad at us. I'm gonna come down.
That's fine. I will never get to my point at this way.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Have a discussion.
I'm sorry.
15 minutes. I'm sorry.
I didn't know you were getting. I didn't know you had a point. What point were you trying to make?
You really? I'm talking about Dorian Gray just out of my ass, and then y'all go on this long thing about Dorian Gray, and then I have no point. Okay, fine. That's
What was your point
look,
about
guys.
Dorian Gray?
Okay, my point about Dorian Gray was Dick Smith created prosthetic head for the picture Dorian Gray in 1961. I did not realize that he had that they at least had steals, or maybe this stuff still exists. I remember the Dorian Gray makeup here. Actually, the Dorian Gray character of the picture that ages and Dorian Gray does not was
Yeah,
actually on Famous Monsters. Remember that?
yeah,
But
yeah. I remember.
these are the prosthetics that he made for that transformation. I have not seen this
No,
stuff.
dude, no, I hadn't either. That's very cool.
That's cool, isn't it?
It's really
I mean,
dope. It's
showing
really
him
awesome.
aging to death, I guess.
Mhm. And the way they used to like kind of blend the film together, so it would lead, from one frame to another, so you could see like to make the transition smoother, like the
All
old
done
school way they
practical.
did it.
All done
Yeah,
Just
but it
literally
was
practical, and that
the
would be
bottom
done
left
in
picture.
the computer nowadays.
That looks
I
just
would
like you,
think.
Rex. That bottom left picture there.
Yeah.
the bottom left.
I'm just kidding, buddy. I'm just playing. It's trying to be funny more than anything. Entertainment.
That bottom right looks like me in the morning, like right before I wake up.
Coffee. Yeah.
I'm the upper right, second to last. That's me.
Well, there is a Dorian Gray painting that draws a lot of people. It's so hideous. It's housed somewhere. I would have to do a Google search on it.
Yeah,
There's
I think
actually a
there's
Dorian
there's a
Gray
couple of
painting.
them, like in the Louvre,
Yeah.
and then there's one in England, and
Oh, is there
Yeah.
one in the
Yeah.
Louvre? Okay. Wow.
I think there's one in the Louvre. I
Now,
know
when
there's one in
was
England for sure.
when was
It's a
the
famous
story?
story, right?
Right. When was that written?
Like
Late
1800s.
1800s.
I'll look it up right
Late
now.
1800s. Yeah.
I think it was like not too long after Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, or right around there, or something. That might have been one of the ones that was inspired by that weekend that all of those writers spent together partying and fucking. It was a big old orgy. That's where Frankenstein and a couple other stories came from.
Well, switching gears off that, I want to show you a boar figure, a hog figure, if you will, a boar, Boar figure from the Roman Empire, 1st or 2nd century, carved out of amber. That's pretty cool. In Arkansas, we are the Razorbacks. There you go.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
Wow.
That's
Quick
neat, isn't
update
it?
on
To be
Dorian
1st
Gray.
or 2nd century.
Dorian Gray was first published in 1890 as a small novella, and then a
Okay,
full-length
late
novel
1800s.
version
Okay.
of that novella came out in 1891, a year later.
Who was the author on that one? Only if you don't mind.
The author
my asking.
was Oscar Wilde.
Ah, there you go.
Wilde.
I believe he was part of that crew.
That hung out with Mary Shelley, yes.
Mhm.
Really? Now, wait a minute. Okay, guys. Frankenstein was published in 1830 something. I think she died young, so
Let's see.
I'm calling BS on that. Prove me wrong. Because that was
Maybe.
published in 1890.
I don't think it was 1830 something.
Okay, Omer can look it up.
Yes, I'm looking at
Homer,
Early 1800s.
Homer's doing my research.
Yes.
So,
Our archivist.
1818, written by English author Mary Shelley, Frankenstein. Let's see, is
1818.
there any
Wow,
connection?
okay.
Yeah.
Rest my case.
Well, he was inspired by it then, because that was a big deal back then.
It was published in London. Yeah. So let me see if there's a connection between her and Oscar Wilde.
Even earlier than what I thought. 1818. Wow.
No, it's not.
Well, they may have been in a club together, like a writing club, like at some point.
Nah,
maybe not necessarily.
Yeah.
I believe they were. It's some kind of
I
writing
thought
group.
I mean,
Shelley died
maybe.
fairly young, though.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if they ever got a chance to meet, but I'm sure Wilde was inspired by it because Mary Shelley, I forget who was there. It was a very well-known writer and his wife were there. There was another uh, writer that was dating Mary Shelley or something, and
It said that she
it was
died in
like,
1851 at age 53,
okay,
folks.
so she's fairly up there, fairly young. But
And again,
anyway, they
Dorian
inspired.
Gray, I'm not saying they didn't know each other and wasn't in the club together, but I mean,
Yeah, that's 20
was
years
written in
after her death. 30
1890.
years.
So you do the math. That's a lot of time.
I'm saying, you're
Oh, yeah.
probably right, but
Oh, yeah.
he may have been inspired. Again, may have
There
been
must have been a
inspired by
different
him.
group. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they all dared
She
each
was in
other
a group, a
to
writing group.
write a horror story that weekend when they all hung out. That was where Mary Shelley got the inspiration for Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Another guy got a bunch of gothic horror, like what do you call it, Victorian age horror that like kick-started that whole thing in England. Was those guys all getting together? Oh, it was I think Bram Stoker was part of that group, or
Now,
Jason.
now see that to me, when you've got famous people coming together, that's rich for somebody to kind of write a fictional thing. Like maybe they get together in one of their meetings and they write this story, but it's so horrible or terrible that they don't want to release it. And you could do a movie about that and make it interesting.
For
At
sure.
that point, you can do anything you want. You're just kind of trading on the character, as long as you
They've
can
actually,
use those.
They actually made a movie out of that weekend with Mary Shelley and whoever else was
They
there.
did. They did. I've actually got it. Yeah. Or yeah. I mean, it's Frankenstein. They do depict that. The origin. And yeah, there was one just called Mary Shelley, I think. Right.
Yes, there's one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mary Shelley was the writer, yeah.
Switching to Bronze Star here in a minute. Before then, when I went down Truman the other night, I picked up this because I didn't think I had it. The old design is here. So one kind of for kids and one a little bit more serious to add to my box collection. Although
I saw this on the morning show. Good morning.
I know, but
With
this is a different crowd.
Yeah,
Thank you
yeah,
for dropping by the morning show.
I'm just saying, go watch the morning show, folks.
Go watch the morning show.
It's only 45 minutes.
Here's Bronze
quick
Star
lunch
fully
for your day.
colored, and we actually have a statement from Pat Broderick about Bronze Star here.
Oh yeah.
After you kind of look at the artwork and appreciate it for a second.
Looking good.
Looking good. Pat Broderick and Mike Barron says he's technically challenged. Really. He said, "You think you're bad? Just look at Pat." He posted this, but what Pat had said. But Pat Broderick said, about 3 years ago, I received a message from Mike Barron about the two of us working together on anything. Mike wasn't pitching a concept. He was pitching a partnership. I instantly accepted. We selected a supernatural Western, and that Friday, an ideal began. That following Monday, Mike delivered a script for a 56-page trade. He didn't know it then, but that script came in with an attachment, a muse. Bronze Star was inspiration, something I hadn't felt in decades. Our first volume was received with tremendous positive reactions from fans and fellow pros. This month, my friend and fellow collaborator Mike announced that the art from Volume 2 is finished, and it is. At this time, Bronze Star is being colored and lettered, more Western horror from the cold North as the window threatens Cobb's Gap. And this is wild. He's got a period there, and then he starts with a conjunction. Anyway, and we've got a second
Oh my God.
monster. I'm just
Now
saying
he's
He's a
going after
whiter.
Pat Broderick.
it's
Going
He's
after
a
Pat
whiter.
Broderick today.
why
Jeez.
not?
He's an
Why not?
He's an
He-
artist, Rex. He's an artist. He's not a writer.
right. Well, I don't know. A writer's posting this, so you reposting. But anyway, I get it. People speak like that, but it never should be written like that. You never start a sentence with a conjunction. Anyway, moving on.
Oh, geez.
And we've got a second monster. I've said nor shared nothing of. I've said nor, N-O-R-E. What? Let's see. And we've got a second monster. I've said nor shared nothing of. More shared nothing. I don't know.
It should have been a comma there. I've said, comma, nor shared. No.
Nothing of. Yeah, I guess so. Well, so
No,
the English
no,
language is just
now we're
breaking
gonna
down.
start. That's it.
I
I'm
couldn't
gonna call it an early one.
I couldn't comprehend what he was saying. Plus another short story with a special historical guest star. Harley's tale continues because Mike's got a volume 3 ideal already in mind. Signed Pat. So hearing from Pat Broderick, which we really
you do understand what Pat's famous for, right? He can draw things really well. It doesn't mean he's a great speller nor an expert in the English language.
Got it. I mean, I imagine that was probably a slog for him to get that to Mike,
And Mike was probably just, too kind to edit it for him because he didn't want to hurt his friend's feelings.
Oh no, and not that Pat would ever see it on X anyway, because he's not really on the streaming.
Well, he might not have been, but I bet you he is now. I bet you he is now. He just wrote out that whole thing.
I wasn't necessarily beating up on him, but yeah, never start with conjunction. There is actually, and I've talked about this before, there is actually a comic book company, and I bought a big bundle from them, right? And they've been in business for over 20 years, and yet 3 of the comics started with but, sentences with but, multiple times within the book, and I'm like, okay, people may speak that way, but it's you really don't want to do that in comics,
No, yeah, it doesn't look good on the written page if you've. Again, dude, I don't know how well educated people are in English anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say anything mean. I just don't know what the level of comprehension, ability to write properly, that kind of stuff.
What I'm saying is, if you write like that, people will start writing like that. Does that make sense? They'll see the mistakes and they will copy the mistakes.
It's too late, because people that write like that. I don't think there's no fixing them at this point. They just don't know how to write well.
I know you like mushrooms, and check out this mushroom. It's very tiny, kind of like Omer's peen.
Ooh, is that all like fluorescent?
That's from New Zealand. I don't know if it's got bioluminescence or what, but it's from New Zealand, and it's very small. Check out. That's how big it is.
Oh, shit. You can barely see that little booger. Hold on. I'm blowing it up. It looks like it's just like a little pimple on the bark of the tree or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. With a little pink dot. Oh, there's a bunch of them there.
There's a bunch.
Even smaller than the one they were showing. Holy shit.
That just shows you the how big that thing is. It's not very big at all.
It's dinky.
Little dinky mushroom. Yeah.
So do they make you trip your balls off or something?
I don't know. That was just the story. I just wanted to show you that pink,
Oh,
mushroom, which is probably indigenous and found only in New Zealand. And if you don't look
probably.
very careful, you may not find it because it's very tiny, like Omer's peen.
But do you want to find it? That's the question. I mean, is it horribly poisonous, or does it make you really, really happy?
I really have no further information on that. Here is Atlas Comics, Planet of the Vampires. I really don't think I have this one. I need to add this one to my collection. I'm trying to get all the Atlas books. This was a book that
Definitely
Pat
don't have
brought.
that.
This was a book. Now, I don't know about this issue, but Pat Broderick worked on with Neil Adams, worked on Planet of the Vampires for Atlas.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. It's not a bad cover. It was pretty cool. One of the better titles, I guess, from Atlas. But again, Atlas only lasted about 4, 5, 6 months. Wasn't very
Really? Was it that fast?
well. I've watched documentaries and stuff, and I really don't know the timeline.
Right. That seems awful quick, but hey, man, maybe. Damn it. I need my
I
own.
will ask, how do you know the size of Omer's peen? He sends me dick pics. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that rumor started.
But only when Rex asks for it. I want to start that rumor.
Yeah, if you say so.
Hey, if we're gonna start ugly rumors about our co-host.
I think these things float around all the time. The Bernie Wrightson, Frankenstein people post this stuff all the time.
I don't know.
I heard you. I've been watching.
Next level draftsmanship here.
I stood up for you, Homer.
I heard you. I heard you.
I just like to bust on Homer because it sharpens my skills to hit a target because the target's so small.
Because he feels insignificant to my big hog. He feels insignificant to my love lotion power punch.
Look at that new set of markers, alcohol markers, 80 for $30,
baby. $23 with free shipping.
Oh, was it $23?
Yes, sir, for 80.
Jeez,
for 80 markers.
Oh,
wow.
Hell, I thought it was $30. If it'd been 23, I would have asked my mother for a loan and shoot. Now it sells over.
There was another set that was $30 for. I think that one had 120.
Oh, I thought it said 80.
No, another set for 120 that was $30. But if you look through the options, they had one for $23 for 80 pieces.
Okay, I'm going to look through that.
I sent you the link. It's off. It's on Amazon.
Right, I'm going to look through that. Well, right now I just don't have the money, but Monday I'll go on there and maybe order some. You said they came in like Monday and it was ordered Saturday.
I think my sister ordered them Saturday and she's got Prime, and I got them Monday. So
yeah, that was quick.
She's got 2-day Prime. So
marker.
Yeah, I thought I'd bust out a few of them.
Homer, I do have to work tonight, but I'll come in the Hump Day show later, probably.
All right, no worries.
Depending on how quick I get done, I may even be done and back
Yeah.
before the Hump Day show even starts because I
Cool.
was a minute or two
Yeah,
late, and I
Peter's gonna
was
take the night off, and so is Dale. So
well.
I
I knew
invited
that.
Mitch
I
back,
kind of knew.
and then I invited Dr. Ben back
Dr. being right. So
if they
what is
wanted to come
this?
on later.
What is this
This
piece
is
here?
Killjoy. This is Killjoy from Cyberforce.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
thought I'd
and you
bust
were
out
showing
some markers on
your
this.
that set comes with a little drop sheet too, a little blotter sheet, right?
Yeah, this blot sheet here. Yeah, it's kind of
Is
cool.
that plastic?
Yeah, it's just a rubber plastic mat
Oh,
to keep from bleeding through.
rubber plastic. Would
Yeah, it's
that
kind
be
of
like
rubbery.
silicone?
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those silicone mats. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
very much so.
Rubber
It
plastic.
feels like one of those hot
Okay.
pads.
Wow. Rubber plastic.
Well, plastic is rubber. Rubber, it's just a different form of plastic, right?
Is it really? Is rubber plastic? So your condoms are
Yes.
plastic. Okay.
Yeah, well, they're a form of it.
Not necessarily, but they can be combined and be very similar.
Yeah. Well, okay.
But
So plastic is a derivative of gasoline, but also rubber comes
plastic
out
is
of the tree, the rubber tree.
exactly plastic is a man-made textile. Rubber is a natural textile.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what I thought. But Omer Glitch is rewriting history as we speak.
But
Well,
we
we're
can now make
mutating
rubber
it
type.
as we
We
speak.
can make rubber. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, well, yeah, we can mix rubber and plastic together now and make things like silicone and what have you. And but it's still two separate processes.
Well, I can't we make rubber now? Like we don't need the natural rubber. We can make it now synthetically.
So we
Like
can,
from
yeah,
plastic.
we can make synthetic rubber as well. Yeah, but it's still not as good as real rubber.
Right. I ain't a scientist.
I would have
I just play one on the internet.
I would have loved as a kid to had this at Halloween in the 70s. This is a 70s Halloween get up.
act, act.
Oh
Oh
wow.
wait, no, that's not Mars Attacks. That's the
The mutant
music
from
from
the
Forbidden
50s
Planet.
movie. Yeah.
Is that Forbidden Planet that was from, or
No.
no? That was the other one. The big mean guy. Shit, what was his name? Or the movie's name?
The sad
That
thing
was
was
another big.
these mutants weren't seen. I've never really quite got that movie. The mutants really weren't seen that much in the movie. They're toward the end a little bit, and that was it.
Yeah, no, they just kind of were like in the background to kind of make the scene scary, but they never really did anything.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't that great a movie, I didn't think. But
No,
a great creature design.
Yeah, Creature was awesome. They just didn't utilize him. They should have made him a star. Okay, you can't hear Mama Hawk's music, can you?
No, not really.
Okay.
Let me play some. Speaking of music, let me play you some music from a Swiss music box from 1805 and 1808, made in Geneva.
Okay.
Pretty neat. It's got moving parts. Check this out.
Well,
Let me
all
make
music
sure my volume's all the way up here. Don't blow my ears out. I'm going to put the volume all the way up so we can hear it.
Oh,
Got a waterfall.
that's cool. Got a boat, little animals, and there's a duck in there. Kind of boat.
The swan. Yeah.
Yes, fun.
And a rowboat. The guy's rowing the boat with the oar. Look at that. Look, it's John Malin.
Yeah. Grab an
Grab a
oar,
whore.
grab a hold, dip her in the water, and pull.
Back and forth, back and forth.
That's beautiful, though.
She'll
That's
get it.
beautiful
She'll get it.
craftsmanship. Pre-film,
She'll stiffen
pre-TV,
up eventually.
by about a century.
She'll learn real quick what it means to she didn't get her ass in the kitchen and make me a sandwich. She'll get it. She'll get it real quick.
Eats right. All right, Rex, well, I'm going to get out of here, buddy. Go take a shower. Get ready for some early dinner with Mama Hawk. I know you got to work early tonight.
What
So,
did you decide on?
looks like we're just doing cheeseburgers tonight.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
God, I'd kill it to have a cheeseburger.
Homemade, fat, juicy, dripping with cheese, all kinds of
Don't
awesome
tempt me with a
stuff.
good time, Shadowhawk.
Yes, a nice turkey slice of tomato. It's all nice and thin and porky. Yeah. All right. Hello. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.
I
Have a
can't
good one,
believe
Shadow.
Omer's working on another post-it note. Yes, I can.
Believe it or not,
The level
I'm
of
flying on
craftsmanship
air.
this man has is amazing. This is a spring-powered canary box made by Swiss craftsmen over 200 years ago. When you open the lid, a little canary whistles to entertain people.
Oh. Is there a video for that?
Yes, and it if you'll just give me 1 second to key it up and make sure that we've got volume to it. Yes, we'll see it. And this person showing it off even has finger condoms.
Ooh.
Some of that plastic rubber you were talking about. There you go.
Some latex.
Because I mean, the box is 200 years old. You know.
Yeah, good lord, yeah.
Wow, that'll blow
Wow.
your ears out. Gonna kill that volume.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that amazing? 200 years old.
Yeah, and we're still entertained by it 200 years later.
Mm-hmm. Look at the craftsmanship that went into that. How lifelike it is. I'm more impressed by the finger condoms.
You get to see what it's like to wear a big boy condom on your finger, Rex. Things how you have to
Shadowhawk
use those
says,
micro
shit,
ones.
I almost forgot. Sardine stream at 7 p.m. Smoked mussels. So you can watch that before
Ooh.
you go and see the Hump Day show.
The whole thing.
I had tuna and sweet corn pizza. Well, I hear it's lush. Omer, share what you think about creative writing courses.
Who's asking? Who's that?
Carrie,
Is that
you
Carrie?
know, your one and only fan.
Carrie, did you hear that? My one and only fan. You honestly, Carrie, you want me to talk about the creative writing bit? Rex, have you heard my creative writing bit?
Oh God. No, thankfully, God, thank you. No.
Do you want to hear about it?
That's the long answer. That's the long answer to that. Sure. Give me your best shot.
All right, here it goes. It's gonna go in the loud voice, so just chill. Hey guys, I'm gonna be a creative writer. I took a course over at the local technical college because I'm gonna pitch my comic books to Netflix. Because I'm a creative writer. I'm gonna be so bourgeois and postmodern. I'm gonna be a creative writer. Yeah, There
Wow.
it is. I'm gonna wear my beret. I'm gonna go hang out with all the cool kids because I'm a hipster. I'm gonna go get my creative writing class at the local community college technical institute. They don't even offer writing classes. Joke's on you.
We got it. Hell,
Yeah,
uh,
that's the bit.
that's the bit. Uh, this is neat. This billboard turns into Dracula as the sun goes down.
Oh.
Little shadow play. That's cool.
Yeah. So they're like birds, right? It
They're
looks like a
probably
bunch of birds
bats,
on the
don't you
billboard.
think?
Oh, bats. Yeah,
Yeah.
bats.
I don't know. There's blood coming down, so I don't know exactly what it is, but it forms sort of that silhouette of Dracula when the sun hits it just right. Man, there was a big moon out last night. A big moon, low to the ground in
That's
the
what she
orange.
said.
Either last
Oh,
night
yeah?
or the night before. It might have been the night before. Oh, this is cool. 1954 camper with a boat as its top. So when you take the top off the camper, it's a boat you can use from 1954. Check that out.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Pretty
What's it look
inventive.
like without the top on it and the boat?
They didn't provide that. Sorry.
No,
That's all you get. You get a taste, and that's all.
that's
You
it.
get a taste.
That's it. It's like you
Yeah.
get a little lingerie, and that's all you get.
A girl's dad spent hours making these, so she shared them to a local woodworking page. That's cool. Check this out. This is the Fuel of Nightmares. Look at that.
That's cute. It's cute.
That looks like something out of a Disney movie, doesn't it?
Yeah. That Mickey Mouse one where he's the wizard and the broom comes to life.
Carrie says Omer isn't short of fans on his lives and wear a scarf.
Oh, you saw that stream, huh, Carrie? Oh my god.
You've probably seen every
it's-
one of your streams.
So there was a stream I had where we came up with some bourgeois hipster gear. I had an Omer Wong, which is like a cashmere type coat. And then my buddy Aaron had, what did he have? He had oh my god, I can't remember the name of his attire. But then Fred was on the show, but he left early. But somehow Aaron said, "Yeah, let's wear a Gaumont, which is kind of like a face mask, but it like covers like more of your face." So we each have a Gaumont that we use that we put all over our face. We get Gaumont.
Here's
I can't
your
remember what Aaron's was.
Here's your Halloween picture for today. I've seen a lot of Halloween decorations. Skeletons
great.
all over the house. That's pretty cool.
That's great. Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Call an I would have put an exterminator sign out front. That
Oh,
would have
yeah,
made
yeah,
it
yeah.
funny. You know,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do try to watch Homer's drawings with friends. Dream streams. Okay, really makes me laugh.
Yeah. I say stupid stuff over there all the time. I've been going hog wild over there, Rex. Hog wild.
Hog wild with the lotion and the motion.
Yep. Hey, did you ever
Oh,
upload the lady? What's her name? Lady of the Night onto your
Probably not, Omer. I probably
No,
have
you
not
haven't?
downloaded
Okay.
it yet. I don't know. I can't
Oh.
remember. I thought I did.
No, I was asking if you loaded it to your Fund My Comic. I was checking. I was like, has he? Maybe he hasn't downloaded it.
To the campaign? No, definitely
to the
not.
campaign.
No, I've just been trying to wrap up this season, working day and night,
Ah, gotcha.
and hopefully tomorrow will be my last day, and Then I just have to wait for all the checks and residuals to come in.
I hear you. I hear you. Make that big
Yeah.
money. Make that big money.
Well, even the boss says that he's, and I asked the secretary about it. I heard a rumor or whatever, that Jim might only work like one more year. I got some neat stuff, when she was cleaning out. I wasn't taking it to the dumpster. I was taking it to my truck. I got a couple of those file accordion, organizers, one with the
Yeah.
little hanging things. You'll pay a good little bit for those. And I see no reason not to repurpose those and use those for my own artwork. Plus, I got even a punch clock, a time
Oh,
clock,
cool.
punch
Yeah.
in, you plug it up, and
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't
Yeah.
see throwing that thing away. It still works, probably,
Yeah.
And I could probably put that on
Absolutely.
eBay and sell it. Or somebody will want it for their business, punch in clock.
Right.
She was throwing 2 big long sleeves of cups away. I said, what did you mean to throw these cups away? And I was like, shoot, I could mix up paint in those if I didn't want to drink out of them. Something,
Yeah.
I'll find a use
Yeah.
for them. Good stencil for a round circle. Huh? I'll find something to do with them.
Other people's trash is Rex's treasure.
I've been told I'm a hoarder, but it's not true.
I've been told you're a hoarder too.
Okay. I've been told I'm a whore, but gigolo.
You're a horror. You're a horror, Rex.
I am in the bed. Yes.
Yeah.
How did you find out? Oh, here's a couple more pictures of her dad's work. That's cool. Check this out. He gets pretty extreme with it. It's almost artistic. Almost.
Autistic.
Yeah, that too.
Ooh, it's got a light on it and everything. Huh.
Light and yeah. And then there he is standing by one. Check that out. Kind of whimsical, huh? And I'm sure it works. I'm sure they work.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
If I worked in woodworking, though, I'd probably cut a finger off or two.
Yeah, well, we know you don't own any tools. Of course you would.
Now, this is Da Vinci that I'm grabbing this stuff from over there on X. I can drop the link if anybody's. But now there's also a similar thing. Another one says object of the day, and it just drops an interesting object every day. Post an interesting object.
Oh, that's cool. Sounds neat.
But I'm seeing similarities between Da Vinci. A unique Fabergé egg. Of course, we know those are very expensive. Check this out. Gold hit $4,000 for the very first time yesterday, I believe.
Gold,
yeah, and it's going to go up. It's past $4,000 an ounce right now.
Wow.
Yep, that's 20%.
What's driving that market?
That's 40% up on the price from 2 years ago.
40%. Wow.
40%. Yep.
Do you know what's driving
I know
up the
because I listen to the radio as I work, Omer, and it's not just music. I rarely listen to music, which when I want to totally get into music, I'll listen to it. But walking canes, check that out. That's neat.
Rex, did they tell you what's driving the price of gold up?
What's
the reason?
Glenn Beck was even talking about this today. That's actually where I got the stats on it. And I usually don't listen to Glenn Beck, but I was up early working days and put the radio on as I went to do that service call and coming back. And he was talking about the price of gold. It's, and he had a story about a Depression era guy. And he was like, if we had only known what the rich were doing back then, we could have maybe been better prepared for the Depression. And due to the socialism of FDR, it became the Great Depression in America. The Depression was bad all over, but it really, and America's lead was followed by the whole world after World War II. I don't know about in the 30s and the early 40s, but obviously our economy even drove a few things back then.
Right.
But
Yeah.
yeah, we hurt the whole world with that socialist bullshit that FDR was shoving off on us and down our throats, even confiscated everybody's gold. Your question, to answer your question, what was your question?
What's driving the price of gold up? Is there a reason?
Yeah, I got into his depression era thing story. Look what the rich is doing now in China, and India has bought a bunch of gold. I think it's just the softness and the dollar. I think it's the debt that we've rung up with the dollar. And there's a lot of people questioning, whether that should be the standard anymore or not. And that's dangerous speak, really. And actually, like I reported earlier, that Trump's family actually owns more in cryptocurrency than they do real estate now in their portfolio, I'm told. A lot of people buying Bitcoin and different stuff like that. And I know he's been doing some things. They eventually they're going to do away with money. We know that.
Yeah.
Eventually. But if they ever do sort of rejigger our money, you'll probably lose half the value of what you own.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that they don't do that. Not in our lifetime, anyway.
Yeah, it probably won't happen in our lifetime, Rex.
Got a new grandson on the way.
You have a new grandson on the
I don't know if
way?
you knew that, Homer. Yeah.
I did not know
My
that.
daughter's having another son.
Well, congratulations to them.
Absolutely. I've been a grandfather since the 90s, so it's nothing new for me.
I technically would have been a grandfather as well. My ex-stepdaughter had a kid at about 10 years ago. Well, about 7 years ago.
This was made for Duke's Abba. The helmet was made for his wedding in 1560-70. Here's your lizard representation for today. Today's lizard representation is a dragon. Check that out.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that looks great.
Now, don't talk about hard things to draw from panel to panel. This would be hard to draw from panel to panel at different angles.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I was thinking that when I was like, that's a cool concept, but you'd have to simplify it to draw it over and over and over again,
Yeah.
Too much detail,
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, there used to be some craftsmanship in what was made, Homer.
Really? Tell me more, Rex. Tell me more. I don't believe
Here is the Art Nouveau stained glass interior of Elvis Presley's home, Graceland in Memphis. I have complete with the old TV set. I have not ever been to Graceland. That's on my bucket list to go do.
Oh, wow. Look at that. That's beautiful.
Elvis's house. Yeah. Look at that
old Elvis
TV
has left
set.
the building.
Look at that old TV set. Elvis never got a flat screen TV unless he's still alive.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I mean, there's tinfoil hat on that. Say Elvis is still alive and singing music, and it's like a gospel music and whatnot. And he's been like working with the CIA and was, in the protection program and all that. I don't know.
That's what they
Can't
say.
we just let people die?
Oh my gosh.
Eventually, we got to go out of here. You know, we got to get out of here.
We gotta get out of here. We gotta go to the next plane of
Wow, this is
existence with Jesus.
beautiful, intricate paper sculpture from Julia, and I'm not even going to try and say her last name, but this is made out of paper, Omer. Wow.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
Can you imagine how delicate that is?
Yeah.
Cut all that out. Hopefully she's doing it, you know, hopefully she's doing that on computer and then it just kind of cuts it out for the person, right? That would be unless it's one and done art piece, you know.
You would think so, but you know.
Unique, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today I would say, yeah, probably done on computer and cut out by laser, you know, whatever. Engraving.
The cricket cuts it out.
Chirp, chirp. Some of her other artwork. Beautiful stuff, though.
Yeah, very nice.
Looks like it wouldn't take much to fall apart, though, huh?
It's probably like thicker than like a regular. It's probably like cardstock.
Okay.
You know, something like that.
I wonder
Could
how
even
it's
be made out
produced,
of,
though.
like
It's kind of got me
like a thin-
interested. You know, it's kind
Thin
of got
plastic,
me.
maybe.
Yeah. I mean, you could actually cast that in resin
That
and it
is
would
true.
still look cool.
Yep. Yep.
Or even spray the paper if you want it done in paper, if you're, you know. But yeah, man, how much time does it take to do that? You know, if they're not doing it on the computer.
Yeah.
A lot of time, I would think, right?
Mucho tiempo, Rex. A lot of time.
A lot of time. $500 ago, the world's first coffee was brewed.
Really?
There you go.
Need a cup of coffee after
in Turkey.
Well, after this. Wow.
Then you got espresso. Yeah. You see that mocha pot? I got something similar to that they were going to throw out.
Mocha pot. Oh yeah.
That maybe
I got
heats
one
up
of those.
water. I don't know. I was like, if
No, it has a little
works,
tray in it. It has a little tray in it. It's to make like espresso. It's an espresso press.
Yeah.
The mocha pot.
I've actually got some espresso in there. You know, some instant. I think I've tried it before and I didn't much like it, but you know, I'll definitely.
You want me to go get that pot? I have it. You want to see it?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Let me go grab it real quick.
Now this is an all gold character, isn't it? That you're coloring now.
No, it's just purple and gold, and putting the first yellow tones down. You want me to share what she looks like?
I don't.
Here, I have it. I have it right here. Give me 1 second. Go ahead.
I was going to say I don't mind having you on, but if I get you and Shadow on, you talk over each other, and it's just chaos.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was trying to watch myself. Give me 1 second here.
Cyberforce Universe. I don't think I have.
That's her right there.
That's her.
That's her right there.
Wow.
Yeah,
is she a good guy?
No, she's a bad guy. Her name's Killjoy.
Oh, she's a baddie. Okay.
So here's her.
That's kind of what her costume looks like. I have seen her before. Yeah.
So I just kind of played it up a little bit differently.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really come across as a skull face the way you have it since she's in profile, but that's cool. It's a tech look, you know?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She looks like Warlock a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
You know, with the little styling on her arms and stuff. The little bits. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the Warlock. Yeah,
Has she got Uzis?
the
Is that what
digital
she
beam.
traditionally uses? Is the Uzis?
Oh, they're made of guns. She doesn't have like she does. They're cybernetic fake guns. They're not a specific type. They kind of look like pistols. Sometimes they look like Uzis. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yours looked like Uzis, you know.
Yeah, a little bit Uzi like. Yeah. Let me go get that
Is
coffee
that
thing.
what
I'll
you
be
were
right
going to
back.
go get? Or was it going to be the coffee brewer? I thought you were talking about a coffee brewer a while ago.
Yeah, yeah. You asked about this character, so I brought this, grab that. But let me go
Oh,
grab
okay.
the coffee thing so I can show you how it works.
Here's an antique magic pop-up book that feels enchanting, 1801 to 1900. Usually I don't talk about some stuff like this because it's it is neat.
Boat on the
Okay, we got some narration to that, so I'll have to up my volume. Hopefully I won't blow your ears out like that freaking canary. But I would like to do something like this, accordion style, within comics. Check this out.
I was really excited to get this yesterday. It's a tunnel book that is several centuries old. As I was opening this up, I realized that I've actually been on a boat on this exact river. The music is a hint, not the pianist, but the composer. His place of birth and the year of his birth correlate very closely to the creation of this particular object. So you can take a guess in the comments below, and if you get it right, I'll give you a shout out.
Why don't you give me that freaking book?
I was really excited to
All
get
right, get that thing stopped. There we go. Neat though, huh? A tunnel book. 7 p.m. Sardine Stream. Join me as I talk smack about Rex.
Yes, yes, Shadow.
Oh,
We
wow.
love
That
to
looks
hear
exactly
you.
like that other one.
Mm-hmm. So this is
So
like a
tell us about this
5-cup
object.
espresso cup maker,
Oh,
and so you put water down at the bottom here,
uh-huh.
and it boils up, and it comes make coffee. Espresso coffee comes out at the top. It turns regular coffee into espresso because of the way it's
Where do
made.
you put the grounds?
Well, you twist this off, and here the grounds go here in this little tray.
Ah,
And I don't know why it's pitted like that. It's clean, and that's not mold. It's just the way it pits after a while of using it.
the stuff pits for
Right. Yeah, because it's like
well, I mean,
cast aluminum.
The stuff has acidity in it, I guess.
Yeah, the coffee. Yeah. So you put your coffee in here, level it out. You make sure you fill that up with water there, and then you push this out until water comes out. And then when it's ready and leveled, you screw this back on, put it on your stovetop, let it boil. It'll boil up. And this roughly, it's supposed to be 5 shots of espresso that this one makes. I have a smaller one that's like a 2 or 3 shot, and it's like half this size.
Do you like
really good.
espresso?
I do. It makes the coffee a lot stronger.
Oh yeah, it does. Yep.
Yeah, but it feels like you're drinking less coffee though, because it's stronger but a smaller amount because of the way it compresses.
Yeah, I mean, usually you get served that in a very small cup. The last espresso I drank was at an Italian place, and they had espresso, so I tried it.
And usually you want to make your espresso you want to add at least a little bit of milk, but I drink it black, so it's pretty strong.
I drink it black.
Very few people drink it black espresso. Yeah.
I think I will try lime juice and espresso here pretty soon.
Yeah.
But now it's going to
be. I think I'm going to
make
me a cup later for the hump day.
Well, the dark roast type stuff or the espresso stuff probably has less caffeine in it. The lighter roast
I
has
thought it had
caffeine.
more.
Huh?
Oh wow! I thought it was the other way around. I thought the darker stuff had more caffeine. Could have swore that was a selling point.
I think they cook it out.
Huh?
Or at least that's what Shadowhawk said the other day, if we can believe him. And I do try and believe him.
Might have to look that up. I'm not sure. I thought it was the other way around.
Google it. Yep.
Well, I
Do it.
recently heard that there's like specialty teas that the drier they are and the longer they're left on like the vine or the time to dry makes them more premium because their caffeine content goes up.
Hmm.
It's like a fruit that matures, right?
I think you're right about
When it,
that. Absolutely. Yeah.
so I would imagine the same thing happens with coffee when they're drying it out. The darker roasts are the ones that get left out to dry longer, and so the caffeine and the acidity probably goes up, not down, because you're taking it to its fullest maturity.
Um,
I could be wrong.
you could be Wong. You could be Wong,
I
and
could
from the
I could be.
yeah. Check out this artist, Omer.
What are you doing, darling?
Well, at the moment I'm doing a touch of glazing, and so I'm going into these sort of depthy areas around the frame.
Is that not wild?
That is wild.
Little exaggeration, little modern art with a classical sense.
A little surrealism, if
Yeah,
you
it's
will.
been quite a tricky painting.
Why is that?
Well, trying to suggest a frame and the hand coming over it with all the distortion, it's a lot, So it's been I mean, that was the intention.
And it's look how it's sized, where I mean that's a
Yeah.
custom made frame with a very
Yeah.
specific ideal in mind. So even
Oh
just
my
the
God,
frame-
he's so bourgeois. He's so postmodern. He's so ahead of the curve. He's such a talented young man.
I bet he sells his stuff.
I bet he does too. Probably for a
I bet he
shitload of money.
sells it. Yeah, bourgeois or not,
Uh-huh.
I have no
Something
problem with bourgeois.
wrong.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Medieval mask of shame. This is a medieval mask of shame. Somebody you wanted to shame, and you would put this mask on them. I have no further details on it, but check that out.
What is it, like a bat pig? Oh my
I think
God.
I wore that
thought it was
last
gonna
night
be
having sex.
I thought it was gonna be like a woman's face. Shame, shame, shame. I'm kidding, ladies. I'm kidding. Calm down.
You pig. Well, I mean, the women could say you pig and really mean it.
Yeah.
Look at this Rolls Royce
true.
door from 1925. Round design. Look at that. That's the door to the car. Round.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Style.
That's straight out
Art
of
Deco.
Dick Tracy. That's part of a Dick Tracy story right there, Rex.
Hey, Dick Tracy's
Tricky
pretty
Dicky
cool. When
Tracy.
you get into Dick Tracy, Dick Tracy's got that noir element. It's pretty cool.
I love
now,
Dick Tracy as a kid.
Shadowhawk, I am reticent. I know you're still listening, Shadowhawk. I'm reticent to show this to you. It is fish flavored eclair in a bakery in Paris
Shadowhawk's in the shower while watching you, Rex.
with
Oh
the
my God.
Omer Glitch lotion. So this is
Yeah.
an eclair that tastes like
Ooh.
fish. Ooh.
Wow, that looks disgusting.
I know. Definitely Europeans are different on their taste.
Yep. I bet Carrie thinks that's lush. That's lush.
Elsie says Rex is a comedian. Remain. Anyway,
What's he saying here?
reminds
Reminds
of
me of a
Haunted
Haunted
Ma-
Mansion sketch stretch.
Where do you see the word me
Mhm.
there? I'm just spitballing here, but
Oh,
where do you
I think he missed it. He missed the
I
word.
know
Like,
it's
reminds
stuff
me
like that
of-
messes with me, and then they're like, the host can't read, and then I try and mention never start a sentence with a conjunction and get my balls busted over it. So just gonna shut up.
Then you won't have a show, Rex. You'll just have to.
Then I wouldn't have a
look at your
show,
theme.
right? I don't think my co-host understands it's about content, you know. My
Mhm.
views are not down, Omer. This is one thing, you know, my views were down. I was incorrect. I was wrong. My
It
views are
happens to
not
the
down.
best of us, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. My views are not down. That's not what's down.
Your hog's down. What's going on here? What are we
No,
talking
my
about,
hog
sir?
is never down. It's always in the go position.
Upright
Anyway,
position.
nobody wants to hear about that. My hog. My watch time hours are down, but the reason for that is probably, and there's nothing more uncertain than the word probably.
Well, you had that week off. That week, yeah, those 3 days.
The
you
week
had,
off,
yeah.
right? Yes, the
Uh-huh.
7 days I took off. That's
Right.
probably why my views are down.
And you probably had a little lull the day 2 days after for a little bit, and then it went all back to normal. Yeah.
Never end a sentence in a preposition. Preposition. There we go. Hey, Rev.
Yeah.
Reverend self-destruction.
Self-destruct.
I've actually,
Rev, I gotta get a hold of you, Rev.
I've been told. I've been called Chap. I've been called Chaplain. I've been called Rev. You know, I've been called Preacher. You know, I've been
Preacher
called
man.
I've been called several, but Rev just never. It sounded disrespectful. I don't know. Rev just never really, you know, because I did prison ministry for like 6-something years, and
never quite sat right with me.
Worked at homeless shelter, lived in a homeless shelter for a year and a half.
You look like a homeless shelter person.
Disheveled, and yeah, I'm not eating my fish eclairs on a regular basis.
Yeah. Everybody wonders, how do you even have a house? You're not homeless, but you look homeless and you have a home.
Oh, wow. Okay. This is an Art Deco style masterpiece, BMW R18. Hell yeah, I'd want to ride that. Pretty cool. Look at this.
Oh yeah, that looks great. Did you ever ride motorcycles, Rex?
I have. Was I a motorcycle guy? I can't say that I was, no.
But you actually drove one? You rode one? You know how to use one?
Yeah, look, if Shanu was chasing me and that was my only option of getting away, I could probably hop on one and ride it. Absolutely. Ride it away. Cool. Yeah. I ran a mini bike when I was 7 or 8 years old, underneath a combine.
Oh, nice.
And survived.
Oh yes, I remember you telling me the story. Yeah. I remember that story.
Yeah. So
Rev, I gotta get this to you somehow. DM me your address so I can mail that out to you. Sorry. Since he was in the chat, I thought it.
Okay.
Yeah. Self-destruct. Sorry.
Chaplains, early help vets, really help vets. Yes. Okay. To answer your question, am I a chaplain? No, but I've done chaplain-like work. I was kind of like the resident chaplain of homeless shelters there for a while.
He plays one on the internet, guys. Come on.
I actually stopped the only 2 years that I stopped, 1999 and 2000, to do the Lord's work. I stopped collecting comic books. Other than that, since I started till today, I've collected comic books, you know. But those couple years, I kind of laid the collecting comics aside for other stuff, and eventually
for the Lord
went back to it. Yeah, I'm you know, Silver Boa has a motorcycle, and this one right here, it being all silver, may be a good candidate. Now it depends on what era, right? If he's in the 30s, if he's in the 40s, if he's in the 50s, but he's definitely a biker. And then of course I have a sketch card I'm working on right now for someone, Storm Rider, and he has his own motorcycles. You gotta have a motorcycle character too, right?
I guess, sure. Why not?
I
Why
mean,
not?
if you have a whole universe of characters, you got to hit all the beats.
Well, I just got one main character, and he can ride anything. He rides the ladies, especially. Riders on the storm. Bing, bing,
Now
bing,
you're
bing,
just
bing.
projecting.
Projecting. That's projectile vomit Rex. That's what I'm here for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, projectile vomit.
Action Kid.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Reverend Self Destruct. How are you, sir?
All right, Rev. Let me see your channel. Rev of Self Destruction. Does he have a channel? He does. He's got
Yeah, he does.
24
Yeah.
subscribers. Now he has 25 subscribers. I just subscribed to you. Here is Rev's channel. He may not want me to share it out, but you know, I like living on the edge.
If
Rex
you like
sent
drunken
you
streams,
$23 yourself some markers like Omer. Call it early
oh,
birthday gift.
Carrie. Oh,
Well,
that's
thank
so
you,
sweet,
Carrie.
dude.
I
That's
will
sweet.
combine that with Monday with, yeah. Well, there was a sale running and I missed the sale. But Rev needs a wrench. I've been waiting to say that. Rev needs a wrench. So here's your wrench, sir. See,
If
I
you
had to
like
go
drunken
through.
streams, that's Rev for you.
Oh, is
Oh
it?
my God.
You know, I've actually
Yeah.
thought about opening up that 30-plus-year-old bottle of whiskey and doing a drunk stream recently.
Wow. Wow. That would be a celebration for the ages, sir.
It
Get
might
$10
be
super
me
chats to
throwing
take
up.
shots.
It might. I will definitely have a bot. No, I will not do shots. I would throw it up. I would probably, you know, three or four shots, and I'm drunk.
Yeah. $30 shots then. $100 shots. Because Rex would get wasted.
Rev is tame compared to Omer and Aaron streaming together. Well, we're just glad to have you here, Rev.
Oh yeah, Rev is tame. I mean, he's you may be getting drunk, but he's tame. He's not like wild or anything. He may be belligerent and doesn't know what he's saying, but but it's fun. It's a good time, Rev.
From 1920, this is a navigator, a set, you know, with you know, you put it on your wrist like a Dick Tracy phone, or I don't guess you would have to put it on your wrist, but you could, with little maps. So pre-Google internet, right? World map.
Yeah, MapQuest, pre-MapQuest.
You put the little maps in there and then scroll it by hand.
Yeah, that's cool.
I imagine that was a wartime invention. I don't know. It's 1920, so that's after World War I. But that's pretty neat. Maybe that was a way to get around.
It was the rage of the day, Rex.
I don't know about that. This is a melting rug. This is trippy. Have you seen a melting rug?
No.
Look at that.
Rug. Oh wow, that definitely does look like it's melting.
Mm-hmm. Yo, Rev, I'm here for whatever you can teach in filming. I freaking dig your crew and talent shown as well. I totally know what I'm saying in the moment. Then I just don't remember it at all later, you know.
Yeah, Rev's awesome.
He doesn't swing from the chandelier collecting like a chicken with the tequila bottle.
I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. From the chandelier. Don't choke, Rex. We need you for tomorrow's stream.
I thought you needed me for the.
Whoa, the hump day is a nice thing, but we need you daily.
For the hump day show.
We need you daily, sir. Bless you, by the way.
Yeah. Look at me. I'm totally red. Like a pressure cooker. After all that, my face turns red. Get choked up.
No, you
All right,
did.
one
You did
last look at.
sneeze.
Oh, I did sneeze, yeah, and all that choking, yes.
Yeah.
Abby went with me today. She just kind of hung out today at work with the secretary while I was working out back and outside.
I heard.
And
How did that go?
and when
Did you
I
enjoy
went
time
on
with
the
the
service,
secretary?
when I went on with the service, well, Abby did. That way it's safer because we're moving trucks back there and stuff, and I don't want her to get run over, you know.
Right. That's
There was
yeah.
a couple times
And
she
the
got under
secretary
my.
was cool with her.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
nice.
And
Yeah,
I had a
that's
cup
good.
of
That's
water
good to
there
hear.
in the office, and yeah. And thank you,
It's good to hear.
Ginkgo.
Genko.
I want to so call him Geico, and you know, ask him about insurance.
Hump day. Geico.
It
Brought
is
to you by
hump day,
Genko.
yeah. Have you
I play your
seen-
commercial every Wednesday, Genko.
Not one. These are kind of custom made. You know, I am talking about doing a Devil Flyer Pez on the next campaign as a stretch goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Geico came out with a couple. I have two of them.
Yeah. Geico Pez.
Pretty neat.
They are pretty neat.
And they're rarer than, you know, something that's because these never hit the stores.
How did you get them? Like, where did they become available?
eBay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got a lot of my stuff on eBay. There's stuff that you can only find on eBay, believe me. Because I bought a Pez.
Were those made for like? Were those Geicos made for like internal company use and like to give out to employees?
Something like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You know, Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
They had three colors. You know, one was a red, one was a blue, one was a yellow. But they did their Jack in the Box clown and gave them away. You know, with meals,
really,
with their Happy Meals or whatever. Yeah, they're for.
Do you have any of those?
Yes, I've got the whole set, of course.
Oh, nice.
Of course.
Very cool. Of course he has them, folks. Of course.
You want to see something LZ sculpted?
Sure.
This is one of my characters, and he put a Western hat on it and a scarf. This is that light stuff he wouldn't leave me alone about. He wanted to sculpt, and I've had this stuff around, and it's like, that's what I mean. You know, he'll come over and art supplies. Oh, hey, look, I can do something creative. And it's like, yeah, you're using all my art supplies that I bought to do, you know. Anyway, there you go. And he wanted the realistic eyes too. I really didn't want to give him the eyes because I bought these eyes on eBay. But we put them in there, and I was like, my character doesn't even have the eyes on there, but he wouldn't leave me alone until we got it. So anyway, there you go. Sculpture by LZ. You know, I don't think we dated it, but this Marilite or whatever it is, it's very light, you know, it air dries. It's, you know,
you can hear the resentment in Rex's voice.
Well, I mean, it happens all the time, you know. So after a time, I said, bring your own art supplies, you know, with you, and don't use mine, you know. Not to be stingy, but if he visited me for a week, and he has at times, I would have nothing left. I mean, the guy
would leave you artless art supply list.
He's a creative man. He's just like, anyway. I hear shut up now.
No, he loves. We love LZ around here.
7:00 p.m. Rex will pay. Yeah, Shadowhawk says. Yeah. Shadowhawk's going to beat up on me on his stream. Apparently.
I'm excited now. He's going to be slinging them clams or whatever. He's not the sardines.
Mussels.
The mussels and talking shit about Rex. I'm ready. I'm ready, Shadow.
You talk about bourgeoisie. He's got He's got the dishes and the fancy
Yeah, he's
tweezers
getting
and
all
everything.
bourgeois on us.
And then we
Yeah.
just put out a little morsel on a cracker. You talk about posh, you know,
yeah.
your common
Oh my God.
saltine. That in America, that's about as posh as we get, you know.
Yeah.
Unless I
Well,
go
he's
to
gonna.
this
We might
thing with
bust
the
out
doctors.
the Ritz crackers, Rex. He might bust out the
Mhm.
Ritz crackers and a little peppermento.
hmm
Oh my God.
So
A little garnish of peppermento.
I've got to wait
can't-
till it gets dark and then go do those service calls, and then I'll be done for tonight. And
I can't wait till he starts getting into the caviar.
oh gosh,
where do you even
I
buy
don't know if
caviar?
he's going to get
Like,
into the beluga or not.
I don't think I've seen caviar at the supermarket in years. Like they used to have a little section, and they'd have
Yeah.
a few cans of caviar, but I
Mhm.
haven't seen caviar in years at the supermarket.
And
I'm just
another
curious
thing
when you
that's
even keep it.
kind of posh, you know, at Sam's Club, they've got a good cheese collection.
Oh yeah.
Have you checked that? I don't go to Sam's Club anymore. Their membership went to $45. Who knows what it is now? But I said, I'm not sure that I can justify 45. Plus, they took out their DVD sections. I used to buy a lot of DVDs and stuff there, sets
yeah?
and stuff. I bought all the Babylon 5 stuff. I bought and some of them were expensive. Like I think I paid $50 maybe for all the Dean Martin roast set, complete set of all his roast in one collection. That was like a $50 set I bought there. I was dropping some good money there. They stopped carrying I don't know if they stopped carrying the peanut butter, but I used to get flavored water there, but they stopped carrying that. Everything that I went there for, they stopped carrying. And it's like, yeah, I just can't hardly justify $45 for a membership per year just to go in the place, and because I really don't buy it. I just don't go and purchase enough there to justify it, really.
Right.
Although I always enjoyed going there. I could drop some money down.
Oh yeah, it's always a fun time going to the big box stores like that where you're doing.
Yeah, I just
bulk
wish we
buys.
had more. That's the only one we have. We don't have like a Costco or an Oscars or any of that stuff around here. So I wish we did. I would love it, especially Oscars. There's comic book trade paperback deals all the time. I think you got one, didn't you, recently?
Trade.
Didn't you buy something? Somebody showed me something they had found on sale that was awesome.
Well, some artisan editions I got for $20 off eBay. But that was that was the last thing.
Maybe that's what I was thinking. But I mean, are these places like Big Lots? We don't even have Big Lots. Our Big Lots closed.
Ooh. You mean locally? Like, because I bought those off eBay.
Well, I'm like, I mean,
locally,
it's
I'm trying to
I don't
remember.
know around Costco. Costco's and Oscars is like, or is it Oscars?
Aldi's?
What is it?
No, I'm asking. Aldi's is another one, isn't it?
No, we have an Aldi's. I mean, that's
we don't have
primarily
Aldi's
a grocery store, though. I mean, they've got a few other items like toothbrushes and things like that, but it's pretty much Aldi's grocery store, and there's no membership, you know.
Right.
Aldi's, Homer.
Aldi's nuts.
Yeah, Aldi's. Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, I love going to Aldi's. You know, it saves me money. There's a lot of people that go to Aldi's. And in fact, they've redone the inside and made it much better inside since the first design. Used to, they would herd you, and when they first opened up, I was like, I didn't get the quarter thing that you had to have a quarter to get a cart. That kind of pissed me off. And then you had to go down one aisle through the front door all the way to the back of the store. They herded you all the way to the back of the store so that when you, and yet the water, the flavored water that I like to get there was sitting right there by the front door at the time. And I was like, I don't like being herded all the way to the back of the store just to get something that's right here. And now it's not like that. It's open. You can go anywhere in the store when you go through the front door. I like that a lot better than being herded down this one aisle. And during the Christmas season, that one aisle gets clogged, you know.
Yeah.
I got to leave out earlier tomorrow because I got to work tonight and then work early tomorrow. Of course, I got to be there at 8 a.m. tomorrow for my last day of work. So even if I do come on the Hump Day show, I'm not going to be up all night long because I have to get up early. I'll probably sleep. My alarm clock is sleeping in the recliner.
Yeah.
I
hear you.
I hate an alarm clock. I've not heard one alarm clock yet that is, you know, now if it played, sort of broke into some music real softly and then just gradually kind of came up, you know, like some ELO or something, you know, something that I enjoyed, you know, that might be okay. In the UK AU, you have to have be registered with the Aldi app to even enter the store. Wow. Okay.
What? Wow. Jesus.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Aldi is a European country. I mean, no, it's not a European country. It's a European company. That's what I meant to say.
It sounds communist to me. What the fuck?
Yeah. You got to have they want you to have the app, you know. What can I say?
Yep.
Yep. Just kind of checking the sunlight because
Collect all the data off you.
By the time I get across town, and Abby's been out for the whole show. She's still outside.
Oh shoot.
She's been out
Better
for
go
over
get her.
2 hours. I guess I better shut it down. She's fine. It's not hot out there. She's not going to come in like going, oh, you know, it's, you know, but yeah, she might want to get a drink of water. I have never needed an app to go in Aldi store. Yeah.
And you shouldn't. You're trying to spend your money there.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll try and get back for the Hump Day show. The sooner
Awesome,
I leave and go do what I need to do, these service calls, and get back, you know, I may be back in time. I may not. Hopefully, when I get in the back room, you'll let me in this time.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. You really had a rotating type thing, but I think you'll have less people this time. So
yeah, I think there's hopefully it'll be less.
Yeah.
Gail's taking a break. Pete's gonna be watching football or something, and it was fine, no big deal. I mean, we had so many people. It's just wow. I was like, what is happening? Why is there 9 people here? It's fun. I mean, I like it. It's great, but it just threw me for a loop, you know.
Well, I think with that, as many people as you want to get, of course, you know, they're keeping it small is great, but I mean, it's like you can still step on each other's conversations, you know, and
absolutely. And then if people bring their personalities and bring it,
I was going to say there's different personalities too. Yeah, there's some people that just won't shut up.
Yeah, like Don on that other stream, he wouldn't shut up. He was like narrating every single thing.
I didn't think he was that bad. I didn't think he was that bad. I know you said that the other day, but I did not think he was that bad. I thought he was. Now, see, I didn't stay for the whole thing. I was there only 3 hours, so I didn't hear what he said afterwards.
Oh, he kept going, Rex. He kept going. It was like, dude, so other people are trying to talk. I muted him at one point.
He was on his own channel. He thought he had to be host.
Why
can't we just chill out? Whether you're on somebody else's channel or your own channel, why do you feel like you have to be on all the time? I don't understand that.
I muted him for like 10 minutes, and we had a great conversation without him, and he didn't even know he was muted till after
I am a great proponent that if you are yourself, you don't have to be anything else, you know, and either people will like you or they won't. When you come on and you go, hey, and I'm Mr. Fake, And I'm, and I'm not saying, I'm just kind of using your voice there, but it's,
Right.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying you're being Mr. Fake, but I'm saying a lot of people do that. They put on this mask, this persona, and they have to keep it on all the time. Well, this is me, folks. This is me wearing a white shirt that my mother gave me with a out of date Elvis pin. And it's almost like reality TV. I'm living my life vicariously day by day with you on this channel, on the 4 o'clock shadow. This has been episode 1252. May I direct your attention to the exit, because we're going to get out of here. I'm going to go do those service calls and hopefully make it back in time to do some more sketch cards. I'll be working on Storm Rider and finishing up Silver Boa. And maybe I'll draw Mr. Happy. Anyway, beautiful.
Sweet.
Well done, sir. Yes. Thank you. And maybe I'll show some of the new characters and cards and stuff. I'm working on everybody's sketch cards right now. And even creating some new characters, got a Bog series within all these that I'm doing. So, the return of Funko Bog. Everybody's going to like
Funko Bug. We love
Funko
you,
Bog.
Funko Bug.
And that's going to be my first metal card that I produce. And there's Alien Bog from 2016.
Nobody
Yes,
cares
indeed.
about that one. Funko Bug. We love you, Funko Bug.
Yeah,
You're so
I'm trying to
cute.
find Funko Bog here. But I've created quite a few characters doing these. I am getting another 100 of these printed up. And Omer, I will send you a few to draw on.
Yes.
There you go.
I'll have to send
There's
half back
Funko
to you
Bog.
so you can sell them for your campaign or something.
That'd be nice.
Giveaways
Scan them
or
and then I'll put them in the
something like that.
book. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we could do that for sure.
I mean, if you don't mind, I just, all the
No,
stuff
absolutely. I'd love
produced
to.
during the campaign, I'm trying to get most of it in the art book. There is a second book on the campaign, The Art of Devil Flyer. It has behind the scenes things that were cut, decapitations.
I'll send you like half of whatever, or close to half of whatever you send me, and then if you had those big spenders, the $200, $300 people, maybe they get an extra surprise Omer Glitch card.
Well, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking to make that big bundle perk even more special.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, got in the art from Ryan. If you don't know, I got in the art from Ryan. In fact, I've done a couple Croc Bogs. I just showed one of mine. Funko Bog Keshi.
Yes.
Just saying. Yeah.
Yeah, looks
Plushie.
good. Yeah. I saw it the other day. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Muy bueno, Ryan. You did a good job, sir. I love it.
Just his preliminary sketches are just. But the reason I'm bringing this up is, and even did one of my new characters even before I drew it, Dr. K.
Dr. Special K. Hello, Dr. Special K.
You like Dr. Gay. Not K.
I wasn't thinking anything along those lines.
10 years. What does 10 years mean? It means 10 years drawing Bog. 10 years drawing Bog this year. So back in February, created him in 2015. And Alien Bog was created in 2016 from this canvas. And now he's a sketch card. There'll be a subset within the sketch cards. Yes, 10 years. Yeah, some of the characters like Sea Demon, he's on the cover, John Dillard's cover. So he did make it on a cover. That's his first cover appearance. And first cover appearance of a lot of characters. Let's go over and real quick before I get out of here, because I think I got a little bit of time before the sun goes down, and take a look at the campaign. See what
Let's
the
do
campaign's
it. Let's
doing.
do it. Hell yeah. Bust it out, sir. Bust it out.
Devil Flyer, which is over there on the Ashcan campaign over on Indiegogo, has been taken down by Indiegogo, so that's no longer available. I actually bought my Ashcan the other day, came in from eBay, and I still haven't unwrapped it totally.
Oh yeah, you got it
Yeah.
already.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, I got it fairly quickly. Yeah, bought my own book. They're limited, sir. They're very limited. Only 100 of those things made. Well, there you go. 73,400. No, let's try this again. 73 $4,254. I'm glad it's not $400. Yeah, we got buy Abby dog. You can buy my dog a meal perk. That's important. I made that the top perk. And the big devil deal, big bundle. Got everything in there: t-shirts, metal cards, all kinds of stuff. Look, yeah. So on the main cover here by John, you have Sea Demon, Geo, Flex, who's been newly named, Lady of the Night, TM, Cortex, Dead Ninja. There's 14 characters in all, including Devil Flyer, the modern day Silver Mower.
There's a new character for you.
The modern day Silver Mower.
Yeah.
Silver Boa, the Nubian, Bystander. Bog barely got in there. He looks like a shrub back there. And Storm Rider with his motorcycle. He gave him a red tank there, gas tank. So first cover appearance for not Devil Flyer, but all the other characters. This is the first appearance on a cover by all these characters. And then we got the Golden Age cover there. We've got John Fernandez. We've got Jimmy Reyes wraparound Virgin cover with the director. That's his first appearance on a cover. I should say up there by the moon on the watercolor version, Golden Age cover, our Devil
Don't
Flyer.
choke, Rex. Don't choke.
I will be doing a Demon Flyers. That's the first cover appearance of Demon Flyers. Then
Now,
we had
did you
the
say you had a
artist
cover
art.
by Little Jimmy Reyes?
What?
Did you say you have a cover by Little Jimmy Reyes?
I do,
Mr.
yes.
Pollitos con Papas himself?
Wraparound cover C, yes.
Sweet. That's
Colored
great.
by John
Pollitos con
Colored by
papas.
John Dillard.
Dun, dun, dun. Pollitos con papa. Dun, 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 Jimmy Reyes. Pollitos
Hardback
con
artist
papa.
edition. And the reason I mentioned Bog was we have a 10-year visual history of Bog in the 60-page art of Devil Flyer front and back for only $20, 60 pages.
Wow,
10 years
that's
of Bog,
a
a
great
visual
price.
history of the character throughout the years. And look at the front and back cover by Dionysus. Let me
Yeah,
get
very
it
cool.
over here. There we go. They're right there on the left. On the front cover, Devil Flyer swooping down, and Armored Flyer is in the foreground, and then it's reversed on the back cover. How cool is that? With the destruction and smoke in the background on the back cover. So
Yeah.
cool. Free domestic
Looks
shipping on
good.
3 items right now: the standee, the cards, the trading card set, and the sticker book. And with the sticker book, you get this neat Cortex 6 a.m. sticker, plus that Hopper sticker that's depicted on the front. The trading card set, we're going to have a special 10th mystery card. And that's probably need 10 years of Bog, card. But I've actually got something else in mind. So I don't know. I don't know what it'll be yet. You back any version, you'll get a digital copy of it, of course. Drawn in tier, if you still want to be drawn in, you can get drawn into the book for $80. Top-notch artists. There's original artwork and stuff for sale. There's even page artwork up for sale. Building a whole universe. The last thing we added to the campaign was Omer Glitch's Clown. the clown's been up there, but the new version with the highlights was put on there.
Oh, you updated it?
One, I don't know that a lot of people are giving you previews on their campaigns, but I give you a preview of 3 pages that'll be in the next book done by Rob Ewing, The Origin of Bog. So next issue, you won't, in Devil Flyer Zero, all brought to you by Momentum Concepts, of course. And the cards look dope. The cards look great. They came out great. Very happy. The little logo, the little round logo, that was perfect.
Exciting, yeah.
Yeah.
Very awesome, yeah.
So you didn't like the chainmail on Silver Boa, huh? Golden Age Silver Boa.
No, I like it. I just give you a hard time.
Yeah.
I like
Well,
that
it makes
still.
sense, right? Most of that chainmail was silver, and
Yeah.
that would definitely
course.
protect your face, I guess, if you were wearing sort of a veil of it. It's different. I mean, can you name another character? It keeps it looking too much like Grifter, and it gives it a
Right, the
purpose,
other way, yeah. Right.
Because if you hit somebody in the face and they're wearing chainmail, it's probably going to hurt your fist, right? So it's practical as well, not just a neat design. Anyway, they call
probably
me a
gonna hurt.
working man because that's what I am. And I'm going to go to work, do those 3, you put in some hours or an hour, who knows, probably be more than an hour. But got in 4 hours today. Woohoo! Over 4 hours. Maybe I'll get paid
Congratulations, Jim.
one of these days. Anyway. And all that money is going right into printing stuff up on the campaign. Definitely another 100 sketch cards, and then I'm going to have her, after she does that, print up some of the other limited trading cards, and then we'll go on from there and print up the standee T-shirts, all kinds of stuff. Can't wait till the T-shirts, till I get the T-shirts. Then we can wear them on the show and advertise our product every day without saying a word.
Sounds
Give
like
me
a
50
plan,
of
sir.
those so I can wear the same damn shirt every day and then not be dirty.
Yeah.
Look what I do with Octagon. I wear his all the time, and that he did those by hand, and that was just a thank you to every backer. Every backer, no matter what level they're at,
Yeah,
and he
that's
still
Jay
gave a
Ryan?
good deal. I bought everything he had to offer, and that I looked recently on
Ryan
Indiegogo.
James?
Now with that Ryan James, yeah, without the shipping on there, it was $70. Because I looked recently, earlier today, on, I think it was, or late last night, did I back Frog G?
Yeah.
Yeah, Frog G2. I backed Frog G1. I have not backed Frog G2. I may have to get that from him privately. There's a piece of artwork I want to buy from him anyway, and he can send it all together. But yeah, I love supporting Jason. I just haven't been. He's one of the creators that I've supported the most. Actually, I backed one of his campaigns 7 times, folks. 7 times.
Wow.
You talk about all his mother packed up in these Ziploc baggies or whatever, all the perks, all the free stuff for every book I bought. So I'm like, I got a ton of this stuff from Unhinged 2 campaign, ton of it. Grifter and Deadpool ever do a crossover? I bet they did. Do you know, Homer?
I don't think there is a Grifter Deadpool crossover. Not yet, anyways.
They need to do that. That seems like a no-brainer to me.
Well, they have the Deadpool Batman crossover right now going on. And I don't believe there's been I could be wrong, but I don't remember.
Thank you, Reb, for dropping that. I think the campaign has ended. Indiegogo just has not taken it off yet. It's still in demand, so you can get it. I've done 2 campaigns that way where they've actually closed it out, but it's still up. I did Clint Helinski's The Superiors that way, and I did little Jimmy Reyes's book, Dragon Rage, and I got it in black and white. I might be one of the only people to actually receive that book, or will. I don't know what's going on.
That's what we hear. That's what we hear.
That's what I hear.
I haven't heard
Buzz,
anybody else have that.
I have faith in Jimmy. I don't know. You know, I don't know.
Little Jimmy Reyes. Dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun. Pollito con papa.
You didn't get
Dun,
it.
dun,
Yeah.
dun.
Well, I will
He revved it
have to
again.
get a copy from Jason because I definitely want Frog G too.
Frog G. Love Frog G. I'm too poor to get it, but maybe someday.
Omer, can you message me your cost for a drawing? Carrie says.
Carrie. I'll send you. I'll give you I'll DM you, Carrie.
There you go. Not on X because she's not on X. It has to be on X.
Yeah, on Insta. I'll hit you up on Insta.
All right. Gonna go to work. Maybe catch the Hump Day show later. I can be late and still be on time. He's got the longest intro and the outro
Intro
on
ever.